One of the things I found very fascinating when I was younger was why time seemed to move fast during break time in school and very, very slow during chemistry class. And I never fully really understood it, even as an adult, until I learned about temporal distortion. My name is Korede Lawal. I love talking neuroscience and self development. And in this video, I'll be explaining the neuroscience behind why time seems to fly by when you're doing what you enjoy. So, I mentioned temporal distortion earlier. What is temporal distortion? It is a psychological phenomenon where an individual's perception of time significantly deviates from the actual passage of clock time. Now, how does this affect us? When you're doing something you enjoy, your brain is flooded with dopamine. You essentially enter this state called the flow state. Because the activity you're doing is very engaging, your brain does not feel the need to record every tiny little detail, and you are not actively monitoring the passage of time, so it slips by. Whereas when you're bored, when you're in boring chemistry class, your brain is understimulated, so it begins to look for any information to process. You become hyper aware of your surroundings, and this increased density of information makes time feel stretched out. Also, you'd find yourself constantly checking the time, and by doing that you are forcing your brain to focus on time intervals themselves, which makes every second feel longer. In summary, time flies by when you're doing what you enjoy, because in those moments your brain is focused on the quality of the experience rather than the quantity of the minutes. But when you're bored, it's the other way around. You're essentially counting the seconds, and whatever it is that you count feels longer.